side. What a shot.
He's feeling it.
Kobe again, and got it.
Kobe giving him room to fire, and he's taking full advantage.
10 on the clock, sizing up Radmanovich. Here it goes. Good. No stopping Kobe there.
This is remarkable from Kobe. What a show from deep.
Kobe again, and got it to go. 9 in a row. 1-3 after another.
This is special. Bryant has worked this crowd into a lather, and at this point, he's hunting that three-point shot.
Here it goes. Got it. 12 threes for Kobe. The most in a single NBA game.
Well, it's often said the NBA season is a marathon. And while stumbling out of the gate can prove costly, the race is won by those who endure. Tonight, two teams in the back of the standings, but the Sonics were a playoff team last season, led by their indomitable point guard, Gary Payton. The Lakers, fresh off a championship three-peat. Both teams looking to regain ground in the always tough Western Conference.
Welcome, everyone, to Hollywood, where the stars always shine. And, man, do we have a show for you tonight. Welcome, everyone, to sunny Los Angeles, along with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. A pleasure to be with you. And, Mike, these teams both trying to get back on the winning track.
And the Sonics have lost 5 of their last 7 games. Of course, their last game, that disappointing home loss to the Nuggets, dropping them to 500. They're trying to recover the momentum that saw them start the season 8-2.
That's right, Mike. And Clark for the Lakers sitting at 14-20 on the season. I don't think anyone expected them to remain outside the playoff picture.
Not at all. I mean, now that they've got Shaquille O'Neal back and healthy, I expect them to build momentum as we approach the All-Star break.
On the court for Seattle, the 6'11 Montenegrin, Drobniak at the 5. Size and shooting at the forwards with Rashard Lewis and Vladimir Radmanovich. And the backcourt, the athletic Desmond Mason. And the glove, Gary Payton. Walker and the big fella inside, Shaquille O'Neal. Iron Man Rick Fox at the 3. And the guards, both drafted in '96 and playing their entire careers with the Lakers. Derek Fisher and Kobe Bryant.
And both of these teams coming off of home and away mini-series. The Lakers with an away game and then home game versus the Suns. The Sonics having the same against the Nuggets. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Payton kicks to Mason. Here's Radmanovich. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
And he's good on the 3-ball. And Clark for those away and home, 2 games. Series both split by the Lakers and Sonics. The Lakers winning at home, and the Sonics got the game on the road.
Yeah, you know, considering the Nuggets' record, only 6-24, I think the Sonics expected to take both of those games. But
goes in for Kobe. What a start. 3 triples in the first quarter already.
Kobe has already tied his season high for three-point makes with that.
Now let's check in with D.A. for more.
Well, Kevin, the Lakers' Rick Fox has been incredibly durable. He's played all 82 games the last 3 straight seasons. That's not an anomaly for him, but he did end up missing a few games to start this season after a scrap with the Kings' Doug Christie in the preseason.
Thanks, David. Well, there's certainly some history, Clark, maybe even some bad blood between the Kings and the Lakers.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, and Fox's role on this team is being physical, playing tough defensively, banging the glass, but also playing smart basketball. Hopefully it's a lesson learned and we can move on. He is a terrific stretch four because Lewis understands his role is to space the floor with his shooting ability.
Orange checked in for Los Angeles.
A big guy who can knock him down from the line. There are no easy tricks or hacks for limiting his offensive output.
Right side, Kobe. For the 3. Good for Bryant. His 4th 3 of this first half. He is on a roll.
Well, Kobe was the first Laker out on the court before the game, working on that jump shot.
Hard work pays, and that's his M.O. The Lakers have 2 of the top 4 scorers in the league this season. Kobe ranks second with just over 27 points a game. And Shaquille O'Neal is 4th at a hair under 27.
And Shaq has just now played enough games to qualify with the league leaders as he's worked his way back from that toe surgery.
Pass to Radmanovich. Here's Mason. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
One of the league's true high flyers, Desmond Mason, the slam dunk champ in 2001.
And the Lakers in their home gold, and the Sonics got it. How about this hand from Kobe? Already 5-3.
Kobe with the hot hand from outside.
Yeah, the Sonics might want to play him for the shot.
Fox against Lewis. Now the pass to Payton. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
And Phil Jackson Clark in his 4th season as head coach of the Lakers. So far, so good.
3 straight rings, Mike. And speaking of rings, he coached the Bulls over these Seattle SuperSonics in the '96 finals and got his 6th ring. Of course, he's now almost doubled that up with the total of 11.
Mike, Fox is a good passer.
Yeah, he had 8 assists on Sunday, and Phil Jackson loves his ability to make the entry pass to Shaq.
Timeout is called. First to the game for the SuperSonics. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
They need to use this timeout to evaluate how they can slow him down. He's lighting them up beyond the arc.
The SuperSonics making a switch here. And Mike, look at the standings here in the Western Conference, and at present, neither Seattle or Los Angeles are a top 8 seed.
Yeah, a lot of teams in front of them, headlined by the Mavericks and Kings, both on pace with 60 wins or more. The Lakers and Sonics have some catching up to do.
Mike, they do. And you look at the bottom of that list, Denver at 7-20, where the Nuggets won by 12.
Way to throw a little salt on that wound, Kevin. That undoubtedly was their worst loss of the season. But a win tonight will wash it.
And there's triple number 6 for Kobe.
How about that, Mike? Kobe has now tied his career high mark in 3-pointers made with 6.
Hit that mark before in the 2000 playoffs, but is he done? I don't know.
Quick and springy and clever, Anderson.
Their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Forte. He's checked in for Rashard Lewis. Both free throws good from Anderson.
Well, I tell you what, the Sonics over the last 7 games have really had problems scoring. That's a big
from 3 and a new career high for Kobe Bryant. His 7th 3. And still, lots of time to add to that.
Already a career high for Kobe in 3-point makes.
If this continues, tell you what, some league records might very well fall.
Anderson against Fisher. 4 on the clock. Anderson can't get it to go.
Got the look he wanted. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
And here's Kobe from the arc. 8 threes for number 8. And Kobe Bryant is on fire.
Unbelievable display by Kobe Bryant from long distance.
And you know, he's something different, but this is special even for him.
Timeout Seattle. And Kobe Bryant, man, is he feeling it tonight.
No better feeling than that, partner, when you're this hot, and even an intense competitor like him will on occasion let that enjoyment show.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Mason. The Lakers with the rebound.
When you bring it inside, you have to go up strong. Because more often than not, you'll face stiff defense.
Sonics trail by 18. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
Love the pressure. He almost took it away.
Very active hands, disrupting the passing lanes.
20 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Mason, denied.
So much size. Corey, definitely an imposing figure on the defensive side.
Another three for Kobe. He's got 9.
Well, at this point, time to think about the NBA record for threes in a game. That's 11, set by Dennis Scott.
And only 4 players have ever hit 10 in a game. Kobe approaching some pretty lofty company.
The Lakers, 31. The SuperSonics, 10.
Welcome back.
Yeah, you know, but those Spurs were sent home by the Lakers the following round in a gentleman's sweep.
Tying Dennis Scott for the most in an NBA game.
But can he break the record? If I know Kobe, he wants his own record.
And the Sonics decide to take a timeout.
Great execution on the inbounds. Nicely drawn up play by the coaching staff.
Now let's check in with David Aldridge, who's got more on Shaq.
Hey, Kevin, Shaquille O'Neal missed the first 12 games of the season after surgery on his chronically inflamed big toe. Now, that surgery took place in September. Some have questioned why he waited 3 months to have that surgery, but O'Neal said he wanted to get multiple opinions and weigh his options. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Well, I think it was Bill Walton who said minor surgery is when they do that operation, Mike, on someone else and not you.
Absolutely right. You could say, in hindsight, do it in June, but nothing wrong with some due diligence.
Bryant looking over the floor. There it is! There it is! The record! 12 threes for Kobe! The most in a single NBA game ever! Wow! Anderson passes to Forte. And a check with the rebound. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. And here's Fisher outside. It doesn't go for him. And it's Seattle with the ball. And there's the call on Derek Fisher. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Checking in now for Seattle. Ray drop, Rodniak.
Now the dish to Mason.
Radmanovic. Desmond Mason.
Pass to Radmanovic. He kicks it to Mason. That three off the mark.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Good. That's 40 points. And Kobe Bryant as good as it gets. Mike, both an all-star and all-defense for 3 consecutive seasons.
First team all-NBA. Last season, 6th in points per game and also top 20 in assists.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. He trains the quick shot. Payton's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice touch from Payton from the mid-range. Measures his shot so well.
Oh, we all know the force that Shaq has scoring inside, Mike. He's led the NBA in field goal percentage 5 years in a row.
And again, leading this season, shooting just over 58% from the field. And he's putting some distance between himself and the runner-up, Yao Ming.
Here's Lewis, and the shot goes in.
Nice job inside that time by Rashard Lewis, recognizing he had the advantage and attacked.
Kobe, the pass to Fisher. Misses the three. Fisher's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Fox against Mason. And he goes in for the jump. And Clark still on the rise. Desmond Mason in his 3rd season.
And rise is the operative word there, partner. One of the most electric dunkers in the game.
Deflects the pass. It's taken away by Payton.
Rick Fox. His 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Clark, this is not how they saw this game going.
Yeah, they've got to put up a lot more fight now to try to get back into this one.
And with his 6'4" frame, point guard Gary Payton operates inside and out.
Orias screen on Payton. On deep, Fisher. And the lefty, Derek Fisher, hitches that shot way back over his shoulder.
Look, it's not the most compact motion, but with that high release point, and most importantly, the accuracy, you'll take it because he makes it.
Payton kicks to Mason. High post try. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Fisher outside. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Pass to Payton. The inside runner is off. And here are the Lakers. Outside Fox. Just his first attempt. Again, Los Angeles.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
Mason misses.
Well, they looked okay with him taking that shot from mid-range, and he didn't do anything to change their mind.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Fisher way outside. Got it! And with the next three, Clark, the Lakers. Can tie the franchise record.
Threes are dropping, and so might the record.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Lakers on top, running away with this one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And as we return, the sun setting in the west, a lovely view with the sun over the Santa Monica Mountains. And we're back for the second half here in L.A. as these Lakers continue their quest for a 4th consecutive title. Still a long way to go, but every game counts, including this one.